And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Monday morning, everyone. Hopefully you're all doing well. I am meteorologist Shelden checking in with a quick look at your temperatures, what to expect for the day. Dive into those winds here in just a second. But looking at your forecast temperatures, we're starting out this morning just barely down in the 50s, so it's already pretty warm out there as it is. By 9 a.m. this morning, already warming up into the 60s for a lot of you around the region. You see those temperatures. We're going to just blow the lid off those daytime highs today, as our normal daytime high should still be around 59 degrees. We're going to be at 76 by lunchtime today. Maybe some 60s up in the northwest, but already 80s down off in the southeast. And look at those daytime highs today. 85 here in Amarillo, 75 over in Tucumcari, 90 in Childress, 86 in Clarendon, 79 in Liberal. So for a lot of you around the region, going to be seeing probably one of your warmest days of the year so far. So it's going to be plenty toasty out there for sure, dropping down into the 60s by tonight. But let's talk about your next weather makers. We're unfortunately expecting some very windy conditions for the day today. Essentially, what we're seeing out there right now, widespread red flag warning. You're going to see most of the Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma Panhandle, southwestern Kansas. That's for critically dry conditions, gusts upwards of and around 60 miles an hour. High wind watch down around Clovis, Portales, Roosevelt, and Curry counties there. That is for gusts upwards and around 65 miles an hour. And then a high wind warning for Quay, Union counties, places off towards the northeast parts of New Mexico. Right there, seeing gusts expected, not just possible, expected to be upwards and around 70 miles an hour. So we are talking extreme winds. So let's take a look at what's setting it all up here as we go throughout the daytime hours. Seeing this low pressure kind of sending the jet stream, it's kind of basically brushing across the northern half of our area. What's happening there is you're just going to see the strongest part of that jet stream just ripping those winds out of the west-southwest across our region. And as we know, with those west-southwesterly winds comes very dry air and warm air, hence those daytime highs up in the 80s and maybe even 90 degrees. So let's look at today. We're starting out this morning down in the teens. Not so bad. We're already going to be up around 20 to 30 mile an hour sustained wind speeds by lunchtime today, so we're really going to be kicking it into gear pretty quickly. 3 o'clock this afternoon, you're going to see right there 32 miles an hour sustained here in Amarillo. That is not including those stronger gusts. So of course, 50 to 60 miles an hour is certainly in play. You're going to see right there at 25 by about 6 o'clock. We'll hover somewhere around the high teens overnight tonight, but then going into your Tuesday, you're going to see right there those winds return with a vengeance, as we'll see those wind speeds sustained over 30 to 35 miles an hour by lunchtime on your Tuesday. So unfortunately, this is going to be something we track for a couple days before a cold front comes in, saves us a little bit Tuesday night into your Wednesday. So let's look at your relative humidity values. You'll see them drop down, of course, pretty dry, but they've been worse so far this year, as you're going to see anywhere from 10 to 20% for a lot of the area. Of course, typically when we get critically dry, we're down around 5 to 10%. But here's the thing, some high-level clouds could be in place today. If that does happen, that could maybe diminish those winds slightly, but that's one of those things we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. We'll bounce back to the 20 to 40% range overnight. We're going to drive right back out for your Tuesday afternoon as well. Probably more red flag warnings tomorrow as well. And then there's that cold front, raises those humidity values a little bit, and that's going to bring in some cooler air for your Wednesday and thankfully be the end of those nastiest winds that are going to be possible. But let's talk wind and wildfire safety. Of course, download our First Alert weather app. That will give you the latest, everything you need to know on your latest forecast. Of course, watch for, on roadways. If you're going north-south, say like I-27, the east or west sides of the loop, you're going to be getting that crosswind. High-profile vehicles could certainly blow over very easily. Of course, loose outdoor items, they're going to blow away on a day like today, so secure them, put them away. Anchor them down somehow, because this is going to be one of those days where we're probably going to lose some shingles and things like that. And of course, extreme fire danger. Don't be the cause of a wildfire. Don't flick cigarettes out the window. Don't drag chains. Maybe put off that welding project for another day. Let's look at your 7-day supercast as we're wrapping things up here. You're going to see 85 today, 51 tonight. We're going to get all the way up to about 75 for your Tuesday before dropping into the 20s overnight. That's thanks to that cold front. We'll drop to 50 with maybe some light breezes on Wednesday. Right now, low in chances, but maybe a possibility we see some light scattered showers on Thursday. We'll hold out hope for some moisture there. But other than that, more sunshine than anything else. As you'll see Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to be hovering around the mid to high 70s, overnight lows in the 40s.